Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. Going to be taking on St Johnstone today up in Perth. St Johnstone currently sitting in 10th, having a woeful season after playing really well last season and finishing 3rd. Aberdeen, who are currently challenging us a little bit at the moment for 2nd place, they're away at Easter Road, which is a tough venue, so hopefully they lose up there. They're currently 1 point behind us actually. I say they're challenging us a little bit, they're challenging us pretty convincingly. 5-1-1 our record against St Johnstone. So hopefully we can carry that on and do really well here as well. Herrera is going to come back in for Zach Rudden just now. Zach Rudden, who is moved back to the youth squad already. Houston will come out for Gamboa. Oliveira is in for Mitchell. Let's see, who else? Bruno Alves on the bench there for Milanese. Cardoso can come back. Let's see, Itami can come out for Cardoso actually, and Fernandez and Cardoso can play together. Do any of them have a side preference? Nope. What about their footedness? Cardoso right footed and Fernandez left only. Okay, we'll put Fernandez on the other side then. I think Henderson coming out is the only real thing left to do. No one really can come in. In fact, Barjonas can come in and play that position for him. So I think we'll go with Fulton, Gamboa, Cardoso, Fernandez, Oliveira, Rossiter, Jack, O'Halloran, Barjonas, Gonzalez and Herrera. What does Oliveira like to do? He likes to be a defensive wing-back, which is not going to happen. We need our full-backs to go flying up and down. 4-4-1-1 from a vulnerable St Johnstone side. I expect you to win. Get creative today, and here we go as Quitongo plays it to Skugel and Williamson. It's snowing here today up at McDermott Park. Murray Davidson has a knock going into this game. 10 minutes in, no shots yet for either side. St Johnstone actually controlling the possession. 20 minutes gone, no shots for either side. 25 minutes gone, 1 shot for St Johnstone. Ryan Jack in the book. And it's a throw in now to be taken by Brian Easton. He throws it in, O'Halloran will pinch it, Skugel takes it off him though. Halliday forward to Quitongo here in the blizzard. Quitongo to Halliday. Should be closed down quicker there by Gamboa. Tries to knock it in behind. Cardoso should deal with this comfortably. Cardoso now to Ivanildo Sanchez, and Fulton will knock it long towards Gonzalez. Can he beat Williamson? No, he can't, but it will be picked up by Oliveira. Oh, it's a nice ball there to Cardoso to just put the ball into space. Now it's Barjonas, plays it to Rossiter. St Johnstone closing this down quickly. Jack, though, has found a bit of space. He plays it for Oliveira. It's a shocking pass. It's so easy for Witherspoon to get that. Acres of space. Really, I would like the defender to push out quicker. It's into Quitongo. Jesus, who's nearly broke the bar with that shot. 35 minutes in, and St Johnstone with the first real chance, and probably should be 1-0. Here's Davidson up against Rossiter. He goes back the way to Shaughnessy, but it's a brilliant effort, and Quitongo is now injured after having that huge chance there. 3 shots apiece, pardon me, and 1 on target each, as Adam Rooney has actually put Hibs ahead. There was then an equaliser, and there was then another Adam Rooney goal for Aberdeen to go back ahead, literally the same minute as Hibs had equalised. So Aberdeen are winning. We are struggling to get anything done here. Aggressively, far from pleased. This has been a terrible performance so far. I'll bring Price on for Rossiter just because Rossiter's been so damn poor today. He can be a regular supporting midfielder in there. Gonzalez has been poor. I'm going to play him as a winger, see what happens. Herrera's also been poor. Barjonas has been poor. It's not been a good performance from us. I'm going to demand more from them in the second half. Hopefully Jack Price can show us a bit of quality. As Ivanildo Fernandez plays it out to Oliveira. Oliveira, who's been pretty damn poor today. And the front 4 have all been poor. O'Halloran, Barjonas, Gonzalez and Herrera, to a man, have not been impressive. Oliveira now with the throw in to Jack. Takes it down well, back to Oliveira, bends across in, Price nods it, and that's well wide of the post. Never going to be able to generate the power when he was stretching that much. 4 shots apiece and 1 on target each. Somehow we've committed 14 fouls. St Johnstone haven't committed a foul in the opening hour, which is ridiculous. Fulton with a great save, but David Witherspoon nods it in. And what can you do? What can you do? Right, so we're going to go to this now with the fullbacks. We're going to go attacking. We're going to have to much higher tempo, mix the passing up a bit, stuck in expressive, closing down much more, play out of defence, look for overlaps. We're going to throw Morelos up top with Herrera. Gonzalez, I suppose, can play in behind here. Trequartista running around the place. Herrera, I'll go with as a poacher. Gamboa, complete wing back attack. Oliveira, complete wing back attack. Why not? O'Halloran is coming off for Bruno Alves. Other than that, we're just going to have to go with what we got. I mean, Ryan Jack, I suppose, can be a deep lying playmaker. And Price will just be a regular midfielder in there, but not a good performance from us today. We've been really, really bad against St Johnstone. Aberdeen obviously getting the win in their game makes this even worse as it's headed away by Bruno Alves. Gonzalez picks it up. Aberdeen 3-1 up now. Adam Rooney hat-trick. It's a great ball to Morelos. I don't feel he's going to bury this though, Morelos. He shoots across. It's well over the bar. Never really threatened to be a goal, that. And now we're going to have to go overload, I suspect. 70 minutes gone. We might cancel that if we bag a goal here. It's forward to Gamboa. Takes it down nicely. Isolated though out in the wing. Gamboa loses it to Easton as I suspected he would. Skugel plays it forward to Cummins, who's completely isolated, but we're not getting tight even though we're to close down much more. Halliday now plays it into Skugel. Too much time back to Halliday, into Payton, who's got acres of space. It's forward to Davidson. He plays it to Cummins. Payton, we don't get anywhere near. Payton plays it through for Cummins far too easily. He's scoring this. Cummins shoots, and such a good save from Ian Fulton. But we're back to being completely impotent. Oliveira clearing that long. MDB won a break. I suppose we could throw Odsonne Edouard on. No, we can't because we're out of substitutions. We can't do anything pretty much. We'll tell them to push forward when we get an opportunity to shout something at them again. Yep, push forward. Nothing else I can change, sadly. It looks like it's going to peter out to another defeat. It's in, it's Cummins, it's off the bar. Ian Fulton fumbles it, it's 2-0 St Johnstone. It's 2-0 St Johnstone. Coasting to victory indeed. And Gamboa now, as we look for a meaningless consolation, throws it right to Andy Halliday. Apparently he's forgot that he left the club. Price loses it right back to Halliday. Skugel for Cummins. Don't tell me he's going to boost us for pace. No, it's a decent challenge by Bruno Alves. Cardoso leaves it for Fulton, who moves it quickly to Oliveira. On to Jack. Turns, plays it to Morelos. Decent touch. Forward for Herrera. Nicks in. Chance. He's not going to score it though. It's easy for Xander Clark. And Fulton now. I just never feel like we're going to get anything. It's forward to Morelos. Could whip this. Whips it in. And it's Gonzalez. And Xander Clark saves it from like 4 yards. Oh dear. And Shognessy's throw is going to be the end of this. Long throw. Final whistle. Humiliated. Absolutely humiliated by St Johnstone. Far from pleased. I'm going to have to do a team meeting here and tell them that they've been fucking embarrassing to the club. We're sitting third now. Cardoso is injured. I'm facing an inquest apparently. What does the board think? They're satisfied with my performance. I think the cup victories are basically saving us at the moment, but it has to be... how do I even do a team meeting? Apparently I can't do a team meeting. Okay, fair enough. Mets are trying to sign Odsonne Edouard at the end of his contract. Good for them. Well, I guess it's just on to the Ross County game. And I really don't know what to do. We tried going all out and buying a new team. Maybe they need time to settle. Maybe I'm looking for instant results here as McGregor gets a 91st minute goal to beat Dundee for Celtic at Celtic Park. They are now 16 points clear of us. We're 2 behind Aberdeen. McCrory getting 15 minutes for Kelly again. He's not getting enough game time playing there for them. We need to hammer Ross County now to get some confidence back, and it feels like all too often I'm saying we need to put that game behind us and treat it as a one-off, or you can only have so many one-offs before it becomes a pattern, and I'm afraid that this has become a pattern. Tavernier has rejected the chance to go to Hull City, but he will go there on loan. Fine, whatever, who cares? We'll get some money for him at least. He's not going to be in the mix here. It's just a shame that he's rejected the contract offer to move there on a potential permanent deal at the end of the month. Sorry, at the end of the season. I'm just ready to play Ross County now. We need a victory after that horror show against St Johnstone. It seems far too often I'm saying that. The team just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like the project's moving forward. It just seems very samey all the time. Seems like we get a couple of good wins and then we get an absolute horror show of a defeat, and then it seems to be we get one win and think, okay, it's just a one-off, and then we get a horror. So I don't know what to think half the time. I also don't know if the game has crashed right now because it's just kind of taking forever. Come on. Oh, there we go. Something happened at least. A couple of people making bids for people. Ross County are going to play Zach Rudden as a first team player. Fine, absolutely, taken. I just feel a bit bust with this save just now. I felt like we were getting over our impotence in our last episode when we scored so many goals. Okay, against Brecon we scored the 3 goals, you'd expect something like that to happen, but we scored the 4 away at Partick. I thought that might have been a bit of a turn. I thought maybe the new players had injected some life into the side and we were going to be a bit more dynamic going forward. And then we ran into St Johnstone in that last game and it just fell apart a little bit. The tactical briefing will be done by Bert Contumit. By the way, let's just take a moment to note what a useless addition that has been to the game, the tactical briefing. My god. The progress of the game is already slow enough. Never mind, imagine how I actually done all of those tactical briefings. It would take forever. Okay, Liam Henderson's capable of playing today. We've beaten Ross County all 6 times that we've played them. So strap yourself in for a Ross County victory today. The 2 new boys can play together, why not? Right. Liam Henderson's capable, but he's not going to be playing there. Let's drop Barjonas back. He can play as an advanced playmaker. He can play as an advanced playmaker back there. Gonzalez, O'Halloran, Herrera, all those guys playing up there. Tackle harder, get further forward as instruction to Gonzalez. I mean, let's just go. If you look at the star ratings, nobody's lower than a 3-star rating. O'Halloran's above it, Gonzalez and Herrera are above it, Oliveira's above it. You know what I mean? We should have a top quality side here, and we just don't. In fact, let's play Bruno Alves. He's above it as well. If we make him a ball playing, and he wants to be a stopper. I'm not going to make him a stopper. Well, let's just go 4-3-2-1 or 4-3-3 or however you want to look at it. 4-5-1 you could even say. I'm going to aggressively tell them I expect to see much better performances. It was an embarrassment against St Johnstone. What do we tell? I'm not even going to tell them anything. Let's just see how they shape up at the start of the game. O'Halloran trying to get down the right hand side. It's a good challenge there on O'Halloran. Throw in deep inside Ross County territory to start the game. Fox and Wardrop are both carrying knocks into this game. Almost 80% possession early on and we've created nothing. well, almost 70. The opening 20 created nothing. Opening half an hour, 70% possession, created nothing. Opening 40 minutes, almost 70% possession, created nothing. And here's Ross County's sucker punch, no doubt. Fraser lobbing it forward over the top. Curran in acres of space, nobody goes with him. It's a good challenge actually by Oliveira. Ross County want a penalty, not given. Jack is knocking it long for Herrera to pick up. Herrera does get onto it. He's completely isolated though. And he's going to lose that to Ross Draper, who will play it to Schalk. Schalk will knock it long for Dow to chase. It should be easily dealt with by Gamboa. It is. But Jonas picking it up. Good ball onto O'Halloran. Where's his support? O'Halloran now given away to Schalk. It's Hall. He plays it into O'Brien and Kelly and Hall and O'Brien, and they're passing it round us for fun. It's easy for Oliveira to cut out that long ball though. He knocks it long this time. Gonzalez wins the header down to Jack. Jonas now. Rossiter. Gonzalez. Oliveira's on the overlap there. Gonzalez into Jonas now. Switches it to the other side for O'Halloran. Into Herrera. Nice touch to shape himself. Back to O'Halloran. Nice touch. Shoots. Goal. Well scored by Michael O'Halloran. Lovely ball. Into him by Herrera, across the goalkeeper and in. This will move us up apparently to second position in the league. I assume Aberdeen will have a game in hand. Yeah, 1-0 at the break. Controlling the game, I guess. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent, because frankly they have a habit of getting complacent. Price is coming on for Jack there. Price can just sit as a defending central midfielder. In fact, you know what? No, Price can get exactly what he wants. He can sit as a supporting defensive midfielder. Curran to O'Brien. Into Curran. Goes back the way to Hall. Ross County with a little bit of possession to start the half. Hopefully they create the exact same amount in the second as they did in the first. Absolutely nothing. As Sam Wardrop enters the book on top of being injured. Gonzalez has another sketchy rating today. Nicky Adams on for Alex Schalk. Kelly's picked up an injury now. Gamboa with the throw in. It's a boring ass game, I will say. Rossiter now losing the ball. Gamboa should be able to pick this up. He does. He cuts it back to Jonas, who hits one and it's wide of the post. Rossiter apparently would like to come off. And Herrera too. Brilliant. Morelos and... God, I don't really have anybody else. Right, we're going to have to go into tactics properly to make the next substitute, if it will let us, please, before somebody gets injured. Rossiter can come off for Ithami. I'm going to go with Ithami, that's what I'm going to call him. Ithami comes on for Rossiter. We're now going to pull 5 at the back. It's knocked long by Ian Fulton. It'll be headed forward by Wardrop. Still only 1-0. Price to Jonas now. Has to look long with the pass. He goes out on the right hand side to O'Halloran. Has to track back to get the ball. O'Halloran now inside to Jonas. He's got an overlap from Gamboa. Uses him. Can he find Herrera with a cross? He crosses it. Sorry, Morelos. Yes, he can. It is 2-0. And it will be a victory for Rangers. I'm no even excited. I'm not even slightly excited, because I know the next time when we have to go away to we go away to Killy or something, we're just going to get hammered. Hall knocks it long. It's over the top. Good Willie and acres of space, and that's the kind of defending I'm used to. Statistically, we've had a good game, I guess. 60% possession, 10 shots. We've only given up 3. Only 1 on target for Ross County. Even if they scored every single shot on target today, we would still win the game. I guess that's something. As Price delivers this into the box, Bruno Alves rises, heads down to O'Halloran, completes the scoring 3-0. O'Halloran's done pretty well today. Give him that. Gonzalez on a 7. It's okay, I suppose. Price only on a 6.6. When you're only getting a 6.6 when you win a convincing 3-0 victory, then you've been pretty piss poor. But then I suppose that will sum up his time at Ibrox. He has been pretty piss poor. 3-0 over Ross County, it's something. I suppose I'll say a good win, well done. I would like to say why can't you play like that every week, but it wasn't an option. Oh look, we're away at Kelly next. I wonder if that was prophetic when I said we would go away to Kelly next and get battered. Owen Coyle has been sacked now. I am actually 2-1 favourite to be sacked next. Great. But that's going to be the episode. A horror show result against St Johnstone, and then a comfortable victory over Ross County. Not really get much to say in summing up this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the Ross County performance at least, even though it's been more of the same kind of story again, getting beat by St Johnstone. Next time we're up against Kilmarnock, and then we're going to be at home to Hearts. I hope to see you guys for that one next time. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to see more of the series when it comes out. I'll see you next time when we're at Rugby Park.